Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllDay, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Black Adam. This is from the Black Adam comic. This is the page punchers, and as you can see here, this is the black and white, or gray and black version of it, or variant. And this is the Walmart exclusive, so if you are interested in this particular figure, you do have to go to Walmart. So as always, we're going to be taking a look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and of course, if it's worth your purchase or not. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support channel to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at the box. The front of the box looks like this side, the back, the other side, top, and bottom. Alright, now let's take a look at the figure outside the box. As always, it would come with a card. So the front of the card looks like the back of the card. It does come with these two lightning bolts. Pretty clean looking. Put the hand right there. And since this is a page punchers, it does come with a comic. This is the front of the comic looks like here, even from a distance. And I gotta say though, if McFarlane does this is gonna be very, very good for business. I say this because this is actually a variant comic. It's the same comic as before, and what I mean by that is this is the other comics that included in the other page puncher. So if you already get the regular Black Adam, John Constantine, Superman, or Batman, this is the comic you would get. But yet with the Batman variant, the Target exclusive one right here, it came with this same comic cover, just black and white, as you can see right here. This looks pretty cool, or technically gray. And this one, the Walmart exclusive, is black and white, which I really, really like. And I think McFarlane should do this. So whenever there's like a variant, they should do something like this, where actual cover of the comic is, variant. It looks really, really cool, and I think it's a great addition having, these three types of comics. So something that I noticed right away, and of course the card similar to the comic. So something that I noticed, and I thought it was very, very cool to discuss about. Now on to the overview. Now this is pretty much identical to the previous one, but regardless, I'll still talk about it because I still think it's a very, very good figure. So the head sculpture is very, very, very cool. I really like the head sculpture. Unfortunately, you can't really see too much of it because of the black and white. So it is that. Head articulation, it's good. Left and right, up, down, it's okay, but left and right is good. And I gotta say the paint is good. The face paint is very good. I do like, again, the black and white, and this is black and white. And I'll compare it to the other one on top, because that one's more like a gray and black. This is actual black and white. But in terms of the head sculpture, again, it is very good. It just, you can't see it because it's black and white. So, and also to the paint design kind of overshadows it. So again, it is a good sculpture. You can watch that video. I have a link to it so you can see what I'm referring to. Shoulder articulation, good. Bicep, good. Elbows, good. Wrist, good. So in terms of the arm articulation, it's good. And then look at that sculpture design. Again, unfortunately, with this particular paint, I should say, it's actually overshadowed, meaning like the actual paint doesn't do the sculpture damage. Wow, I lost my train of thought. The paint doesn't make the sculpture any justice. There we go. I mean, it looks cool, but again, the sculpture design. Cause look at all that detail right here. You can see it right here. Look at all that sculpture design. It's very, very cool, and the gauntlet just look massive. And again, it looks plain, and with that paint, it's not bad. It just kind of overshadows it, and it, it's, again, it does a disservice to it. But nonetheless, so the sculpture is identical to the regular one, but it looks very, very cool. And even in this color, I like it. It looks cool, but to me, I would prefer that color because you can see it more a little there in terms of the gold. But look at that. Torso articulation, it's good. And of course, the Shazam logo, very, very good and bright. And I gotta say though, in terms of the upper body, it looks very good. The cape, I do like that paint on the cape. Looks very, very cool. I do like how the cape is actually ripped here in the bottom. Again, it looks like it's been in battle, and it looks all beat up and torn. But the upper body, again, looks very, very, very good, man. Look at all that texture. It looks really, really cool. And again, it looks cool in black and white. But when you see the color version, and I'll compare it towards the end, it just really stands out the color version. And to me, I think with this particular figure, black and white doesn't do the sculpture justice. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but again, though, so much detail in the sculpture, I think black and white, I don't know, man. Not for this figure, in my opinion. But nonetheless, though, let's keep going with the belt. You can see a little bit of sculpture design right there. Pretty cool. Leg articulation, it's good. Knees, good. Ankles, good. And toes, good. And same thing this in terms of sculpture that's present on the upper body here in the bicep, also present on the thigh. And again, very, very sculpted design legs. You can definitely see the thigh muscle right there. And Black Adam does not skip leg day, because look at that. Just look at that thigh muscle. Very, very defined. The boots look cool. I do like this kind of design right here, similar to the gauntlets kind of design. Also present on the boots. And I gotta say though, man, this is good looking sculpture, man. Black Adam for the page punchers looks very, very cool. I really like the sculpture design. It looks good. It looks clean. But this variant color, again, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it. But I think for the sculpture, though, since there's so much detail, I think it looks much better like this. It really does pop. And you know what? Let's compare it right now. So you can see what I'm referring to. So just look at the head sculpture on both. And you can see more of the head sculpture when next to each other. See all that? And even the facial expression. And of course, look at the body. You can see more of the sculpture design here than here. This one looks good, but again, though, look at all that detail. And that gold looked very good. Even the gauntlets. Just look at that. You can see more of the gauntlets in the definition of the sculpture. And again, to me, for this particular figure, I feel like having a colored one just looks much better because you can see more of the design of the actual armor pieces and the sculpture design. Look at the thigh right there. Looks very, very cool. But nonetheless, though, it's still a good looking figure. If you like the whole black and white theme, I think it's a fantastic figure. And of course, the main question is, would I recommend it? Absolutely, man. I think it's a good looking figure. Even with this particular color, it's a really good looking figure. But like I said, to me, since there's so much detail in the sculpture design, I feel like having this figure in colored is to me much better this way. But again, don't get me wrong, I like this figure. This is a good figure, I like it, but I think to me this is a better figure, in my opinion though. But nonetheless though, fantastic job. I like this figure a lot. Thumbs up for me from McFarlane. Good job on this Page Punchers, the Walmart exclusive black and white. Now let's do a comparison. Again, I already showed you Black Adam, but you can see right there Black Adam, so you can see the difference. And again, like I said, it's identical in terms of sculpture. The main difference, of course, is going to be the side angle right there, the paint. But it looks really, really, really cool, man. This whole sculpture is very, very, very cool. Now let's take a look at comparison to another figure that's a variant of this particular Page Punchers wave. And it's going to be the Batman. This is the Target exclusive one. And on my camera, you can't really tell. It looks, but this is more of like a light gray than white. My camera makes it seem like it's all both black and white, but it's not. This one's a little bit more brighter than this one. But again, not a whole lot. But I'm showing you guys so you can see the difference though. And again, though, these two cool figures look really good. And the sculpture are very, very cool. I do a little side shot right there. You can see it. Really, really cool, man. Very cool figures here. And like I said, this is the Walmart exclusive. This is a Target exclusive. So if you're interested in this one, you have to go to Target here for this one. And since they're all here, let's do a comparison to the other Page Punchers in this particular wave. If they can fit in the camera. They probably won't, but it's alright. Oh, we go. There you go, right there. You got the remaining of this Page Punchers Black Adam wave. And again, they all look really, really cool. The only one I'm kind of iffy about a little bit is Superman with his hands. Again, on camera right now, it doesn't look that bad, but from my angle, the hands really do stand out in a bad way. But nonetheless, so fantastic looking figure. And there you go, you get a little bit side angle, so side view of it. And again, though, it looks very cool, man. This is a really good sculpture figure. Alright, and let's put these bad boys back. I don't remember their placement. And of course, so this is Black Adam. You got to bring in his enemy right here, which he's probably going to fall. Please don't fall. You got Shazam there. Of course, another Walmart exclusive. And I know, Walmart exclusives. I feel your pain. I've seen people online post about the Black or Dark Flash or Black Flash. They've been getting their orders canceled online. I get it, but it is what it is, man. So there you go. You got Shazam and you got Black Adam, the black and white one. Just a little side angle right there. But nonetheless, though, man, the main question, of course, like I said, is it worth your purchase? And in my opinion, I think for this particular figure, yes. Here's why. One, the sculpture design is good. Articulation is good. The paint job, yes, it is black and white. But again, it gives it an extra style to it. But more importantly, what I like, though, about it is the variant cover. Like, even though you might have got the other page punchers, this whole variant cover of the same comic is very, very, very cool. It really, really adds to it. And I gotta say, though, I think McFarlane has something here special where if he continues doing something like this in terms of a variant cover for the black and whites, I think there's something special there. But in my opinion, like I said, would I recommend it? Absolutely, thumbs up for me. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with this figure? Do you plan on purchasing this figure? Or did you already purchase this figure? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So it includes overview of Black Adam from the Black Adam comics. This is the Page Punchers and Walmart exclusive. And on to the next one.